What is up guys, Thunder Studios here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Blokees Champion Class Superman and Crypto. So these guys are technically model kits because you have to put them together, but the end product is very much like an action figure. So yeah, just taking a look at Superman here. This might actually be like one of the best action figures of Superman of the 2025 design, because I don't think there are like many good quality ones like this one here. As you can see, he has the perfect amount of detail and simplicity. Like only the edge of all of the parts have like this texture to it, and that looks really good. And it's got like some panels on the outer forearm there, and on the legs, the kneecaps, and just on the side of everything you can see the details there, and especially with the boots. They're not like as detailed as they were in the movie, but for an action figure slash model kit, that's totally fine. And I love that Superman chest logo that's printed beautifully, because it's not actually part separated. This is a printed piece. Same with the hip piece, that's also printed, and yeah, you can't even tell it's printed. There's like no scuffs, no paint mishaps, nothing. Taking a look at that head sculpt, I mean, it's not the best, but for like what you're paying, and this is a model kit and everything, it doesn't look too bad. Compared to some of the other options on the market, this is definitely one of the best. It looks almost identical to David Carnsworth as Superman. Looks pretty good. And the one thing that I really want Blokees to continue with is the fabric tape. This just looks so clean and good. Like, it's not the most high quality material, but it's material nonetheless. And it has a printed Superman symbol on the back. And it is wired, so these parts of stitching on them have like a little bendy wire in it, and you position it. One thing I don't really like about this is that the bendy wire doesn't actually connect to anywhere up the top here, so it just floats, so you can't really have it in a pose. Like when I try and, like, sometimes it does, but sometimes it also doesn't, because yeah, I just wish it was connected up a bit higher and have, like, it's hard to explain, but it's got like no leverage to like bend on, because like the bendy wire stops there and the rest of the kit goes down into the shoulder. I don't know if that's something on my end, or I don't know. It could have just made these longer too, and then like make them slot in there, and then that would have been perfect. But he can pull off some like amazing poses, because he is Superman. As for his accessories, he comes with a few accessories. The first one being an alternate angry laserized expression, and you know, I'm not too huge on this one. Like, the expression is like kind of weird, and all the lines around the mouth and everything, they do look kind of odd, but the paint around the eyes for the lasers is really good. I just wish he came with like accessories for the lasers themselves to like plug in, but like it's not the biggest deal in the world. I do very much prefer like the default head. As for his hands, he comes with a pair of fists, a pair of karate chopping hands, or that could be used for flying, and a pair of open hands. And unlike some of Blokees' other model kits, the fingers are individually separated, which is nice to see. I do just prefer the fisted hands. And the quality on this isn't too bad, especially for being a model kit. It doesn't really have any of that like bouncing issue that I've had with Blokees previously. But the only issue I could really complain with is the nub marks, but they can easily be fixed if you have a pair of clippers, but I don't have that. And also the scaling on this isn't the best. It's not the typical size of a 6-inch action figure. It's a little bit smaller than that. So I'm pretty sure like if you had like Mafex or SH Figuarts, this would scale with that. I don't really collect action figures. I like Blokees because they're cool, but it just doesn't really scale well with my others, like for example the Venom, the Darth Vader, or my previous Iron Man. Iron Man is like up to here on Superman, and that doesn't really work too well. As for his articulation, He's very, very, very poseable. Like, even more so than like some Blokees action editions. So he's got a ball joint in the head. So he's got a ball joint in the head, which can rotate. I would have liked a bit more range backwards, because he can't even look up. Especially for flying poses, because it's Superman. Like, I definitely would have preferred more. But the neck can look down. And the neck is also on a second ball joint, so it can rotate as well. The arms are on butterfly joints, so they can go backwards and forwards. The arms sort of have like this weird issue where the ball joint is sort of loose, sort of not. I don't know, but the arms can go out to that far, or 360 because they are on a ball joint. Bicep rotation, a single jointed elbow bend, but that can still go up pretty far. And ball jointed wrists. For the waist, he also has an upper ab crunch and also a lower torso rotation, which is really good. That can also include a waist joint, which isn't the best. The legs have a drop down feature, but they only go down that far, so I don't get why that was included. Like, it's kind of odd, but they can only go up that far. I would have preferred more, but they can go back that far. But yeah, the sculpt is getting in the way of that. They can only go out that far. There is no thigh rotation, but you can sort of like fudge it using the ball joint. He has a double jointed knee band, which is very articulated, and like this universal hinge thing for the ankles so they can go back, up, and pivot. And also toe articulation. I don't really think that it's needed, but it's a nice inclusion. So he's very, very, very poseable, especially for being a model kit. Superman out the way, let's take a look at Crypto here, which is just so cute with that head sculpt there. I would prefer it if you had like alternate ears, like two of the down ones and two of the up ones, but you only get one of each. And Crypto also comes with a fabric cape. For some reason the colors are a little bit weird because he has a gold symbol compared to the yellow symbol on Superman. And he also has a gold collar, which is really good. And the texturing on this is actually really, really nice. It's like this furry texture, which is slightly realistic and slightly cartoony at the same time. As for his articulation, he's not really that articulated. The head does rotate. The legs go up to that far, back that far. Same with the back legs. And he also has tail articulation, which is very cool. And yeah, nice to see that he has a fabric cape as well. This one isn't wired, but what would you need it to be? It's quite small. I'm very happy with this inclusion. Okay, so what are my final thoughts on these two? Well, for being a Blokees model kit and like one of the newer ones, this is amazing. Like, if you can get past the scale issues and the nub marks and the like slightly less than standard articulation in the legs, I think this is a really, really good pickup. Like, especially for the price I got it for. I got it for around $20, just because I went to a different country. It's cheaper there, but usually it's around $30 to $40 over here. And for that price, I'd say it's still worth it. Like, you're getting a really good action figure, you're getting a really good build experience, and you're getting some really cool accessories. So I'm gonna give this guy a 9 out of 10. He's almost perfect. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Peace.